Welcome back, everybody. Barreras Family Farm opened for business in Blair in 2018, providing the community with fresh food from farm to table.
But the family hasn't always been farmers. In fact, their journey has been quite unique. I made the trip to the farm and their new store in Omaha to learn what they have to offer and how they got here. A military family,
21 years, active duty Army,
to a farming family. Anthony and Meryl Barreras' journey started in 2000 when the two met in Fairbanks, Alaska through mutual friends.
And there's not much to do in Alaska except hunt and fish and walk around Home Depot, so
right.
Yeah.
Anthony was on his first deployment. Meryl was attending college. The two fell in love and through Anthony's service had moved to California, Tennessee, and of course, Nebraska.
They focus on the service member, but really the whole family becomes a part of the unit, that family unit, because you got to move, you got to recreate life every 2 to 3 years.
The two began dabbling into farming when they decided they wanted to know what they were feeding their kids.
I'm not cheapest thing.
Starting with eggs, but eventually expanding to much more.
So we started with a few chickens, which then turned into like 200. And then once we moved to Nebraska, it expanded a little bit and we wanted to give them a little bit more protein. So then we figured we'd get a cow, which turned into 14 cows and eventually turned into 50 cows. And then same thing with pork.
Lots of meat and lots of mouths to feed.
Hey, Mouska-Pie.
Hi, Dad.
Hey.
They have 8 kids, ranging from 3 to 18 years old.
It's neat because God made them all with different personalities and a different heart for areas. And so one thing I think that we also learned from the military is finding the strengths in each individual and then helping them develop those strengths.
The oldest got the family started with beehives and making honey, something that's become a top seller. Another son helps with photos and Barreras Farm website. And of course, they all have chores around the farm, but it's not just work.
Play?
What?
Yeah, have fun.
As long as the work gets done well, right?
Absolutely.
The workload has recently increased.
Whether we grow it or whether we work with other local farms, small farms, to actually get that high quality food for our family, and then it's kind of just expanded.
Provide that to the community.
Right, into Meryl opening up her store and, you know, ensuring that other people can experience the same thing that we do.
In September, they opened Barreras Farm Market in Omaha. Everything there coming straight from their farm or other small local farms.
Yeah, because in the military, you know that the only way you're going to succeed is by working with others and sharing the information and the networking. So it's natural to be able to do that.
Military values that made what some may consider a strange transition into farming an easy one.
You know, our time in the military is absolutely set us up, and I know in working with other veterans, it's set them up for huge successes in agriculture.
Anthony and I both work with other veteran farmers through like the Farmer Veteran Coalition to just mentor and provide teaching opportunities here as they're beginning their endeavor into farming.
Through the Farmer Veteran Coalition, all of their products have a Homegrown by Heroes stamp, informing customers that their products are produced by military veterans. A stamp you'll find on all of their pork and beef products. The two meats they specialize in.
So our pork is pasture raised and has no MSGs or nitrates in it. So our butcher does just sea salt and herbs. So that is what sets our pork apart. Our beef, we have 2 options. We have grain finished beef and then we have alfalfa finished beef.
As a steak lover, I had to ask about her favorite. What's your favorite that you guys have?
My favorite is actually the alfalfa because it's really sweet in flavor and I don't like fat. So that's my favorite.
Do you have a favorite cut?
New York.
New York.
Yeah.
I love New York.
Yeah, I love a New York.
Now on Veterans Day, 22 years since they began their military journey, the two look back at their time that has shaped their family today.
We just remember every duty station and every family and every soldier, so.
Right,
Yeah.
It just becomes a part of your life, your everyday life.
Barreras' tagline is feeding the body and enriching the mind, as it not only provides farm fresh food for the community, but also provides many different forms of ag education through camps and classes for all ages. The store, located on 144th and F, is open Tuesday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., but will change its schedule for the holidays. For more information about the store, the farm, and educational opportunities, visit barrerasfamilyfarm.com.